Chase Parsons and fellow pro tournament angler Korey Sprengel have spent the last day and a half demonstrating trolling spinnerbaits for northern pike suspended in deeper heavy cover on Devil's Lake.
You know, we've been trolling out in that deep tree for a while. Why don't we pull up shallow and cast these things around a little bit, see if we can get some nice strikes, huh?
Yeah, they must have slid up shallow. They kind of slowed down out deep. Oh yeah, Chase.
You got one?
Oh yeah.
Let me get the net for you.
Missed it a couple times, finally got it.
Oh, it's a good one. Yeah. Woo! Look at that, he walked right into the net. Oh, nice.
Off in the net even.
Hey, he's got some good length on him. I actually think I heard you go, oh, he must have came up and swiped at it, and
Yeah.
he got him.
Well, I thought he was gone, and all of a sudden, second time was the charm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice Devil's Lake pike right there. And they just fight like crazy. It's so much fun. You know, on a body of water like Devil's Lake, you get to it, and if you're not familiar with it, it's really a tough decision to decide where to fish. We've focused in on two key areas, and both these areas are very consistent throughout the lake. The first thing would be roads. There's a ton of submerged road beds all over Devil's Lake. If you get a good map chip, it shows all of them. And those road beds have nice rock on the edges and nice weeds, and those pike are laying right on those weed edges. So we're finding those submerged road beds, and we're casting the spinnerbaits right up to the edge. The other key cover that we're looking for are trees and submerged trees. So you can actually do a combination of fishing in the trees that are sticking out of the water and the submerged trees. The trees that are sticking out of the water on the shorelines, we're going right up to the edge of those trees, and if there's room, actually taking the boat up in them and casting the spinnerbaits around. There's a lot of pike sitting in those trees, but then also off those breaks, there's submerged trees in that 16 to 18 foot range right now, that some of them come up just below the surface, some of them are down 8 feet, but what we're doing is we're trolling those spinnerbaits through the trees, ticking the tops of the trees, and pike are in those deep trees as well. This head and tap it.
Just drop it slack. Got him?
Yep. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Get him here.
Oh. You know, it's a lot of fun. We're in a little bit shallower, and you can literally just go right up to the edge of these trees and cast these spinnerbaits, and when they attack it, they hit it hard. Oh, nice pike there. Nice Devil's Lake pike. Let's get this one back, see if we can't find something a little bit bigger.
Let's do it.
Chase and Korey are using 3/4 ounce spinnerbaits because even though they are casting snaggy timber, these submerged roads are steep along the edges, and the heavier weight of the bait allows for a more immediate fall.
Oh, it is so much fun.
It is.
There's nothing better than catching fish casts, and we're throwing these heavy spinnerbaits, catching some nice pike.
Keeping their lures right in the target zone.
Oh, yeah, there's one.
Right by the boat.
Oh yeah, right by the boat. He's coming up. Oh, I think this is a good one, Korey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah! That is a good one, dude. Wow, that thing was crazy. It actually hit that spinnerbait 4 times.
Really?
And the 4th time it finally got it. I mean, I just kept stopping it. I'd feel hook, hook. Got to be happy with that one. That's a good
awesome
one.
Fish. Man, this is fun.
Oh man, nice. Oh, what do you say we get that one back, huh, Korey?
Let's get another one.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Little tail flip away. You know, we're used to fishing walleyes, but we just got done with this tournament here. Came after the pike, and they're fun too.
It wasn't fun catching them before the tournament, but it sure is fun now.
Yeah, it is.
Leading information on tackle and techniques to make you a better fisherman. Presented by Mercury.
Today we'll
be talking about proper procedure for maintenance on your Mercury gear case engine. First thing we'll be talking about is changing the gear lube, and also we'll be talking about greasing the prop shaft splines and checking for fishing line behind your prop. First thing you want to do is drain the gear lube out of the lower plug in your gear case. We also want to replace the gear case drain screw washers at that time. After that, we will remove the prop nut, remove the tab washer, and remove the prop. At this time, we'll be checking for fishing line behind your prop shaft, also greasing the prop shaft splines, reinstalling the prop, and torquing the nut to spec. Now that we have finished up draining the gear lube and checking for fishing line on the prop shaft, we'll be going through and putting this back together. First thing we'll be doing is filling the gear lube. We want to fill the gear case from the bottom screw until the gear lube properly comes out the top hole. At that time, you'll put in your top drain screw, and then you want to remove the lower fill plug and put the fill plug in. After that, what you'll want to do is put grease on the prop shaft and slide your prop on. Finally, what we want to do is torque the nut to spec and bend the tabs on the washer tight to the nut. Proper maintenance on your gear case should be done once a year or every 100 hours, whichever comes first. By doing the proper maintenance on the gear case, this will allow your engine to run for many years to come.